This is your last week of your second trimester. You are 26 weeks pregnant, and we are talking all things 26 weeks baby and mama related in this week-by-week pregnancy update video. Now tell me in the comments below if it has flown by for you or if it's felt like you've been in the second trimester forever. I feel like the more kids I have, the quicker my pregnancies go. But before we keep going, let me introduce myself. I'm Bridget. I'm a childbirth educator and a birth doula with 2 kids and a third on the way. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any empowering educational videos that come your way. So what's new with mama this week? Well, your belly is continuing to grow, and with that comes some body discomforts, especially at night. Finding a comfortable position can be hard, or you might be dealing with insomnia. A comfortable position is lying on your side with pillows between your legs. Having full support from your thighs to your ankles is really helpful in creating balance in the body, especially if you're having pregnancy-related pelvic pain. I have a pregnancy pillow and a king-size pillow linked down below if you don't already have one. I personally prefer the king-size pillows over the giant pregnancy pillows, but it's up to you to decide what works best for you. If you're a back sleeper, but finding sleeping on your back too uncomfortable, or you're just nervous to be sleeping on your back, you can wedge a pillow under one side of your back so that you're semi-tilted on one side, and then that pressure of baby's weight isn't fully on your back, and then wedge a pillow under your belly so that it's supported on the other side as well. I'm currently in my 3rd trimester and I sleep like that a lot of the time. If your insomnia is anxiety related, here are some things that you can do. Stop staring at a screen at least 1 hour before going to bed. End the day on a positive note. Eat a healthy snack of protein, fat, and carb before bed. Drink herbal tea like the pregnancy tea that's linked below that I talk about in our week 15 video update. And try to pinpoint where your anxiety is coming from. I know in my first pregnancy, sometimes what would wake me up in the middle of the night was an aspect of birth that brought me a lot of fear. If you haven't started your childbirth education yet, now is the time, mama. As your childbirth educator, I want to decrease fear and increase your confidence in your ability to give birth. My birth course is linked down below for you, as well as my free mini birth class if you haven't already taken it. Everything you learn in the course is going to help you realize that you truly are built to birth and give you and your birth team the confidence to support that journey. Fear is one way your body and mind tells you that this is important. Let's get empowered. So if your anxiety is keeping you up at night, don't let that fear just run rampant in your mind, but start taking actions by starting a childbirth education course that is going to empower you and prepare you for your beautiful, empowering birth experience. Now, another 26-week experience that you might be having is Braxton Hicks. Braxton Hicks are practice contractions that actually start as early as 6 weeks, but the closer you get to birth, the more you're feeling them. Some mamas feel them a lot and very strongly, and others don't feel them at all. They're common after sexual activity, if you're dehydrated, if your bladder is full, or if you're moving around a lot. As long as they're settling down when you rest and you're drinking water, then you know that they're just Braxton Hicks and are nothing to worry about. Now let's talk about what's going on with baby. Baby is about the size of spaghetti squash and weighs about 2 pounds. They have grown so much in the last few weeks. Their lungs are inhaling amniotic fluid, which is essential for their lung function after birth. They are playing with their hands and grabbing onto their feet, their umbilical cord, and they're reacting to sounds, light, and movement. Your baby is looking more and more like a newborn as they gain weight, but still need more time to fully cook before they're prepared to be in the outside world. In fact, they need a whole trimester before they're ready for birth, and you're about to head into that final stretch, the 3rd trimester. I can't wait to see you in that next update, which is your first week in your final pregnancy trimester. But that wraps us up for this week and this trimester, and I'll see you next week.